Well, hello there, and good evening, YouTube. Whew. I tell you what, we've had a active evening today here in Jackson, Tennessee. This Saturday afternoon and evening, we had tornado watches, a few warnings, and flash flood warnings, severe thunderstorm warnings. You name it. Had in different parts of West Tennessee. Even Jackson got into the act a little bit with a tornado warning that I know of. Didn't have any damage associated with it. And the only damage that I've read so far from the tornado warnings were down in Mississippi, south of Corinth, Mississippi, down in Tishomingo area of Mississippi. The only area I know of with at least a tornado touchdown, and that was reported down there. Still no actual damage that I know of down there, but on down further in Mississippi, down toward I believe the name was it Meridian. I don't think it was actually Meridian, Mississippi. There's a location north of there in Mississippi that had a tornado, and some that down in Alabama. They had some damage reports in portions of Alabama, but none that I know of here in West Tennessee. There was an early evening scenario that created some quick severe weather here in the West Tennessee area, which was kind of expected during the afternoon and early evening hours. Even now, it's still fairly warm. At 8:50 p.m. this evening, still 68 degrees out there now. And it did hit 70 today, I think. Well, almost did anyways. 69 degrees. It almost hit 70. 69 degrees earlier, down to 68 at the moment. But let me go ahead and read you the other climate data and get it completed. And then I'll take it from there. Of course, I missed yesterday's report. Apologize for that. I'll go ahead and give you yesterday's report first. Friday, the February the 22nd, the low temperature was 45 degrees. The high was 53 degrees. And I had 98 hundredths of an inch of rainfall here in Bemis yesterday. And I'll go ahead and skip on today's now. As of 5 p.m. Here in Bemis, the skies were cloudy, and the temperature at that time was 64 degrees. Like I said, 68 degrees at the moment. The low this morning here in Bemis was 53 degrees, and the high today, like I mentioned, was 69 degrees, and that occurred after 5 p.m., by the way. And as of 5 p.m., I haven't checked it since, but as of 5 p.m. here in Bemis, we've had a lot of rain since midnight. 2.09 inches of rainfall fell here in Bemis as of 5 p.m. That puts me upwards to about, I believe, 10.70 for the month of February now. That doesn't include the rain that fell after 5 p.m. either. And I'll check more details on that later on. I'll leave it at that for now. The at 2.09, by the way, does break the record 24-hour amount for February the 23rd of 1.61 that was set in 1962. So we did break today's rainfall record, but I don't think we've broken the wettest February on record just yet. We're coming close, though. All right, the lowest humidity today was 93%, and that was at 5, 10, and 11 a.m., and again at 1 and 2 p.m. The highest humidity would be 100%. And that occurred at 7 a.m. this morning. Lowest dew point temperature would be 54 degrees, and that was at 12 through 2 a.m., while the warmest would be 62 degrees, and that occurred at 3 and 4 p.m. this evening. Lowest barometric pressure today was 29.63, it looks like. No, 68. 29.68 as of 5 p.m. And the highest would be 30.05 inches, and that occurred at 12 a.m. Today's excuse me. Today's highest wind gust was 37 miles per hour, and that was at about the time that the tornado warning was issued for Madison County, the extreme southern section of Madison County, I might add, and mainly for the area down around Pinson and Meaden and down that area of Madison County. The airport's not that terribly far away, only a few miles, and they had a 37-mile-an-hour wind gust out of the southwest at 4:53 p.m. That would be the highest based upon the Jackson Airport. Again, 37 miles per hour out of the southwest at 4:53 p.m. The records for today, February 23rd, hottest high. Oh, I wish. 84 degrees. I wish it was that warm this year. It will be before too long. 84 degrees, and it occurred in 1996. The coldest high would be 30 degrees, and that occurred in 2015. The warmest low would be 59 degrees in 1985, while the coldest low would be 17 degrees back in 1989 and 2009. You already know what the rainfall record is. As of 5 p.m., 2.09 in the year 2019. Snowfall record, believe it or not, we got 3 inches of snow today. Back in, well, not 3 inches, 0.3. I take that back. Not quite 3 inches. That'd be maybe a little better than a quarter of an inch, between a quarter and a half an inch. And that fell in the year 1966 when we had 0.3 inches of snow here in Jackson. Alrighty, that pretty much covers the basic climate summary for this evening. Let me show you a few graphs and then take it from there. The rain and storms has gone from West Tennessee as of about 7 o'clock. It's moved east of the Tennessee River. The tornado watches, as a matter of fact, the tornado watch, I did forget to mention that we were under a tornado watch for just about all of Tennessee, West Tennessee, except for, I believe it was Dyer, Lake, and Obion counties, was the only counties not under the tornado watch until 8 p.m. However, right around 6:47 p.m., I believe it was, the tornado watch was canceled for Madison County, Tennessee. It's going to slowly be chopped away as the evening progresses and finally expire, of course, at 8 o'clock. As you can see, the heavy storms is east of us, as well north of Nashville and east of Nashville, on down into parts of Middle Tennessee. It's still stormy down in there, and down in parts of Alabama where some of that damage was taking place earlier. But it's moving on out of our way. Nothing else is coming toward West Tennessee tonight, as far as precipitation goes. And as you can see, the storms are moving on through. Now, it's east of Tupelo, Mississippi now. There's a pretty good line of storms down there that's moving on into Alabama. And there's that other line that's in Alabama moving over toward Georgia. East Tennessee's getting clobbered tonight. If I may use that phrase, pretty heavy near Chattanooga, Tennessee, up toward Knoxville, Tennessee, Morristown, and those areas, and moving on east and on up into Kentucky and moving on east of there. And nothing again around our area in the immediate future. Evening is finally coming down. You got to go all the way to Pennsylvania before the rain makes it up there. But it is in parts of West Virginia and getting ready to move into North Carolina. But it's already been through our area pretty heavily. A little area of snow way up there in northern Kansas and on up into parts of Iowa and Nebraska, just north of Missouri there. And that's pretty much it for the local area around here. I'll put it back on a closer view of West Tennessee, even though I'm not expecting anything else for the evening. Let's look at the satellite picture. I've got it on the Little Rock, Arkansas view to give you an idea of how the clouds are trying to clear to our west of the Mississippi River. But some of those clear skies will probably make it here to Jackson near midnight, and actually should become fairly decent tomorrow. I think these clouds over here will probably go up that way, go northeast. I don't think they're going to come down and bother us tomorrow. It might be a little cloudy over in parts of Missouri tomorrow, but down in here in Arkansas and Oklahoma and West Tennessee, it should be fairly clear. If not, it'll be some high thin clouds going by. Hopefully, this won't mess up our sunny skies expected for tomorrow. If it does mess it up, you know where it came from. It's not expected to at this time, though. It is expected to move east and then northeast. Hopefully, it'll follow that direction. And we'll finally have a sunny day here in West Tennessee tomorrow. Speaking of that, let's look at tonight's forecast map. There you see what a threat was today. I'll just leave it right here like this. Show where the severe weather threat was, and the flash flooding threat stretches way on over into parts of Virginia and Kentucky and West Virginia. That's today, again, this afternoon's map as of about 4:15 p.m. And look at tomorrow morning's map. It's gone by then. Two cold fronts are moving through. That'll probably be the second one there. You see in Middle Tennessee will probably be the one that cools us down a little bit more, because it hadn't moved through yet, but still it's almost 70 degrees outside yet. And there's another one approaching our area by tomorrow morning. Let's see if it makes it here by Monday. Yep, that moves through by Monday morning, and just past us by Monday morning. And then there you see the weather in other parts of the country for Monday morning. Everything clears out of the way by Monday, especially east of the Mississippi River. It almost does it for tomorrow morning. And this is Sunday morning's map. It almost does it for then, but definitely gone by Monday morning. Alright, that's the 3-day forecast sort of for you. And you look at the printout version. Let me go ahead and give it to you real quick. I'll read a few days off to you, and then that'll be it for tonight, I guess. It's going to be mostly cloudy the rest of tonight. The rain has ended. It was supposed to end by 7 o'clock, and generally speaking, it has. And now 9 o'clock. It'll be remaining mostly cloudy. I believe the skies will start clearing up around midnight here in the Jackson area tonight, and should stretch on over into Sunday. Apologize for that cough. And Sunday should be mostly clear if everything goes well, with a low near 39 degrees. It'll be a little cooler in the morning. Tomorrow's high about 53, but that won't feel too bad if we get enough sunshine, with west winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. The moon will be rising tonight, actually, at 10:33 p.m. and be setting tomorrow morning at 9:20 a.m. I said west winds at 10 to 20, I think, tomorrow. Sunrise is 6:31 a.m. tomorrow morning, sets at 5:45 p.m. The moon will be rising tomorrow night at 11:37 p.m. and be setting at 9:56 a.m. Monday morning. Right now, Monday looks like it's going to be fair skies, with a low near 29 and a high of 54, with east winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Tuesday is going to be fair to about noon, then becoming mostly cloudy, with a low of 32 and a high of 61. Really, it's not bad temperatures there toward the middle of the week, with east winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. The last quarter moon phase will be complete on Tuesday, by the way. And it will be rising at Moonwell at 12:38 a.m. and be setting at 11:12 a.m. on Tuesday. It looks like Wednesday, mostly cloudy with a 40% chance of a few afternoon showers. Otherwise, mostly cloudy with a low near 40 and a high of 61 with northwest winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. And it looks like Thursday, mostly cloudy with a 40% chance of a few more showers till Thursday night, then just mostly cloudy. Low of 40, high of 53 with northeast winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Alrighty, I think I'll let it conclude at that point tonight. Again, the sky should be clearing toward midnight or shortly thereafter, turning into a beautiful late night Saturday night, clear night at least, or mostly clear, to a mostly clear Sunday with a low near 39 again and a high of 53 with west winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. And once more, at the moment, as of 9:02 p.m., 68 degrees is the current temperature, 53 was the low, and 69 was the high, and it's just dropped to 67 degrees for the current temperature. Alright, well, it's slowly going down, even though 67 is almost a preferred temperature, especially if it's going to cool down into the 50s tomorrow. But 50s won't be too bad with some sunshine. Alrighty, that's it for tonight. Thank you for watching and viewing and subscribing. And hope to talk to you again tomorrow night. God bless and good night.